Hi, my name is Adamaris, and I am part of the editorial board of the Tribuno del Pueblo. Immigration has no longer been about creating a pathway to citizenship, but rather militarizing the border and villainizing immigrants.
I am pro immigration reform. We need one. We haven't had one in this country. And this country is not only to solve the Venezuelan issue, no. We have millions and millions of immigrants here in the country that they really need a solution. We need work permit for all, not for Venezuelans, but for all communities who have been here before Venezuelans.
The reality is that immigrants help boost our economy and they're less likely to commit crimes.
Yo no busco casa, no busco un lugar que me digan aquí está tu casa, esto tu casa. No, yo busco nada más un empleo, un lugar donde a mí me cueste.
The housing crisis that we see today is not because of immigrants. This is due to inflation and high rent costs, high mortgage rates, and also the drugs and guns that are coming into the country is not because of immigrants. Those are coming in through legal ports of entry.
As far as people always talking about the drug problem, well, guess what? We know statistically, if we take away the emotion, statistically, the people who are crossing the border for drugs are coming from the United States into Mexico, getting their drugs and bringing it back across. That is the drug problem.
Our tax dollars should be working for us, but instead they're being sent to commit a genocide in Palestine and beyond.
Y hemos visto también, desgraciadamente, cómo estos muros tan costosos en los billones y billones de dólares, pues gracias a las personas que pagamos impuestos, también se han beneficiado corporaciones privadas, ya que cuando hablamos de 1 milla o 2 millas de distancia de estos muros, están entre los 16 millones, quizá más de 20 millones por milla, más el mantenimiento que se tiene que dar. Y todo esto pues va al interés y a los bolsillos de las corporaciones que se benefician del dolor, se benefician de la muerte y se benefician de la militarización que continúa.
Politicians especially like to push the idea that immigrants are abusing our welfare system, but this is just a reality to get us to look away from the billionaires and corporations that steal our money every day.
I think that we know that one of them has gone around saying that they will, if nothing else, that they will do mass deportations, which I sort of fail to see how that can happen, but that is very much a threat. And really have been using Latinos and immigration as a scapegoat, as part of their campaign tactics.
Unfortunately, it's not just Republicans spewing hate against migrants. This is coming from US-born Latinos, legal immigrants, and even long-time undocumented immigrants.
Now, of course, we have the older communities, immigrant communities, that they believe, they have this misbelief actually, that they are receiving too much, that they've been given too much. Now, the other misconception of the other communities is, oh, they were protected immediately. The TPS was not created for Venezuelans. The first group that came 30 years ago to the United States with the temporary protected status was the Liberians. And then we have Salvadorians, and then we have, people from Guatemala, and then Nicaraguans, and then, Syrians, and many other countries before Venezuela. So there are many countries that they have received the temporary protected status, and that is a condition that has to be renewed every 18 months. One of the issues with the Venezuelan community specifically is that we didn't have a community in Chicago. It's not like the Ukrainians. There is the Ukrainian village. In Chicago, 100,000 Ukrainians came, and nobody felt that. Why? Because they have this system created. The entire community, they are very well economically strong, politically strong, socially, they have all conditions to provide the support that this community needed when they came. The Venezuelan community, when I came to Chicago 32 years ago, there was only 60 Venezuelans in the city. zero. We're talking about now 60,000.
Trump's Project 2025 is extremely worrisome, and Harris's plan to continue militarizing the border is definitely going to make things worse.
If I were to criticize my own party, it would say, could you please stay away from border security? It really annoys me. It really annoys me because I think we have already shown to an excessive point border security. I think too much investment has been done under that topic, under that guise. And to me, it's more to appease that other side.
We hope that this campaign will get the truth out, but also remind people that no human being is illegal and seeking asylum is a human right.